Is this blood? Does this look like blood to you?
Could possibly be blood.
You got blood on your hands here, Tom.
Officers had no idea what they were about to uncover, but the blood on that floor was just the beginning.
This is actually what it's going to be. We're going to need more units here.
This is the exact moment cops walked into that basement and made the gruesome discovery of a severed human head sitting inside a bucket. And what was scattered around it was even worse.
Where'd you do the body?
The body's there.
So we're gonna take the head somewhere?
I like that. Well, you're gonna have fun trying to look for all the organs, but they're all dismembered.
So you dismembered the body too?
Yeah.
What began as a night of methamphetamine and sex inside a Green Bay basement became one of the most horrifying and disturbing murder cases the state of Wisconsin has ever seen. And the most chilling part, she told the police everything without blinking once. It's the early morning hours of February 23, 2022, when a man named Steve places a desperate, frantic call to Brown County Public Safety.
Brown County Public Safety, how may I help you?
Yes, I'd like an officer at 829 Stony Brook. My friend just woken me up and swears that she found her severed head of her son in the basement.
Okay, tell me what's happening there again?
I have no clue what's happening with my girl. Swears that she's found her severed head of her son in the basement.
Did you go down there?
In a bucket. I went down, I can't tell what the fuck. Part of my language, I'm kind of a little freaked out.
Okay, did she just wake up and say that?
Yeah.
And whose head is this?
She's claiming it's her son.
How old is her son?
24, 25?
Is he missing or?
No, yeah, he was here yesterday with some chick, and then now all of a sudden nobody's here. And she came up to use the restroom a couple times, and she keeps calling and calling, and now she's saying that she hears the phone down there too.
Okay, is she with you right now?
Yes, she's upstairs. She's a little freaked out, and I don't know what to do.
Okay, alright. You said you went down there, correct?
Yeah, and I lifted the towel, but I can't see very well, and I can't tell what the hell it is.
So there's something in the bucket.
There's something in the goddamn bucket there.
Alright, can I talk to her?
Yes, you can.
Hello?
Hi, Tara. So can you tell me what's going on?
Pretty positive my son's head is in a bucket, right down the bucket in my basement.
What makes you think that?
Because I looked in the bucket,
And what did you see?
exactly what I told you.
Okay, where's the rest of the body at?
No idea.
When's the last time you saw your son?
Well, I guess today is Wednesday, so I picked him up from his dad's on Monday. And because he doesn't normally stay here, he was going to stay here for a few days, got a bunch of laundry. He was here a couple hours, then he left with Taylor. And they had some big Taylor.
Who's that?
Girl. Taylor Coronado.
Officers are immediately dispatched to 829 Stony Brook Drive, the home of Tara Paklich, the mother of 24-year-old Shad Thyrion. What they find when they descend into that basement will confirm every horrifying word of that phone call.
Okay. Did you both see this?
I opened the towel, I picked up the towel and dropped it because I don't know what the fuck it is, man. I have bad vision, and she's like, is that what I think it is? I'm like, I don't fucking know what the fuck it is.
Do you want to just stay with those two? I'll just go see it.
Yeah. So,
Where's it at?
go right there. Look right, there's a bucket with a towel on it.
Just keep an eye out. This is actually what it's going to be. We're going to need more unit tape.
Thyrion's mother could not have known that the girl she knew only as Taylor had already left her son's body dismembered in pieces inside that very basement, just feet from where Tara slept. As investigators dig deeper into Taylor Schabusiness's background, they quickly find themselves down a rabbit hole of methamphetamine, instability, and a pattern of erratic behavior that those around her had watched escalate for months. It turns out Taylor had been heavily involved with meth long before that night, a lifestyle that had already fractured her grip on normal behavior. The night of the murder had not been spontaneous in the way most people imagined. Taylor had called Shad, picked him up, and orchestrated every movement of the evening herself, from obtaining the drugs to choosing the location. Investigators began to theorize that the killing was not the act of someone fully detached from reality, but of someone whose escalating compulsions had finally found a victim. The dismemberment, carried out over the course of an entire day, with tools found in the home, was too methodical, too prolonged, to be dismissed as pure psychosis. What detectives could not yet fully answer was whether the sexual violence inflicted on Shad's body after death was part of a pre-existing pattern or something that emerged from the drug-fueled chaos of that night. But with little more than speculation and the disturbing evidence left behind in that basement.
Is this blood? Does this look like blood to you? Am I just tripping? Bloody footprint? You see this right here?
Could possibly be blood.
Hey, who did that? Hi, Taylor. How's it going? Officer Russell with the Green Bay Police Department. Just make sure you got none on you here. Take that with Taylor.
Contact you.
Taylor, you have one more fear. You have one more fear. Just put your hands behind your back quick.
Anybody else in your apartment?
You got blood on your hands here, too.
Am I done?
No, on your hands. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to.
What apartment is here?
What apartment are you in? Do you have it? They come up
You got some here, here.
on the double.
Which apartment?
One that is what they came back to.
Taylor Schabusiness is standing in the hallway of Scott's apartment on Eastman Avenue. Calm, conversational, greeting officers like she's running into neighbors. Not a trace of panic, not a flicker of guilt. Just hi, standing next to a bloody footprint on the floor.
Well, a few hours ago, police were dispatched to an address on Stony Brook, the parents' house of Shad Thyrion. Do you know Shad? And how do you know Shad?
He's my ex.
He's your ex-boyfriend?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they found a kind of disturbing stuff at the house there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of blood. Basically Shad's head.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
Mm.
And then, so we know you were there at one point
Yeah.
with Shad.
Yeah.
But we also know you left. Now that van, is that your van?
No, that's my neighbor's.
Your neighbor's van?
Oh, the guy I was staying at?
Okay, so this, where did you go? Which place where did the police get you? Was that on Eastman?
Mm-hmm.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Is that where you live?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm staying there right now.
Okay, is that your apartment?
No,
No. Whose apartment is it?
that man.
And who is that man?
Scott Palms.
Scott?
Palms.
Okay. So, that's his van?
Yes.
Okay. And so, did you leave from Shad's house and go to Scott's house sometime today?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they found part of Shad at his house, his mom's house. Found his head. Where's the rest of his body?
It's there. It's at his house.
It is in the house?
It's at his house.
Okay. Can you tell me what happened?
It's a good question because I blacked out during that time.
Taylor's response to being told they found Shad's head is not horror. It's not denial. It's a calm acknowledgement, followed by a voluntary admission that she blacked out. She's not deflecting. She's already filling in the blanks.
Shit. Oh, I don't know. There's this chain. There's this chain thing, right? And then yeah, like I was playing around with it.
Okay.
And like we were smoking the bitch, right?
Okay.
And then I'm terrible at explaining things, so let's see here. And then here comes the chain, right? And then he put it around his neck. Well, we were like playing around and shit, and then I don't know, I was tugging on it, and then I don't know.
You say you're smoking a bitch. What would that be?
Ice.
Ice?
Ice.
Okay. Have you taken any other drugs tonight?
No, this is still from 2 days ago. I know my eyes are fucking crazy.
Were you smoking the ice?
Yeah.
And how? On a pipe or someplace else?
The one that's on the counter, or on the table. I left the baggie there.
Did?
I did.
Where?
Green baggie, and there should be right on
But where exactly? Eastman or Story?
at Shad's.
At Shad's. Okay. And you say, where was this place? Where would it be? In the basement or on the first floor, second floor?
Basement.
In the basement. And it was ice in and it was a plastic, basically a window bag, a little small plastic bag.
Crushed up.
Crushed up. And just you and Jack.
Yeah.
And so there was a chain. You know what kind of chain?
It's the one that's on the same place as where the bitch and movie on.
And where would that be again, please?
I think it's on a dresser.
On a dresser?
Is it? Is it on a dresser? I don't know.
I don't know either. I haven't been there. I mean, as best as you can remember. So you think that there could be a chain and the ice on a dresser down in the basement?
It's just weird. I got like a weird flashback from it. So.
But what happened?
Yeah, it's short. It was real short. But
What did you see?
it's just I don't even know anymore. Like it was weird. I was riding him like a donkey, okay? And then like I think so. I think that's what was happening. I was pulling and then like I don't know.
Were you two being intimate, having sex?
It was getting there.
It was getting there. Okay. So will this be considered foreplay?
Yeah.
Taylor describes the moment of the killing as a weird flashback, fragmented, casual, almost like she's trying to remember a dream. But the fragments she's offering are precise enough to tell detectives one thing. She remembers exactly what she did.
So you went back to, it was just you and Shad that went back to his mom's? Or did Steve come?
Steve?
Or Scott?
Scott, yeah.
I'm going to do that occasionally, and I apologize if I do get names sometimes. But
Alright, yeah.
did Scott did come with you?
Scott stayed at home the whole time at Eastman. That's his residence.
Okay. Alright, so you and Shad went back to
He's not
his house.
involved at all.
Okay. So you and Shad went back to Shad's mom's house. How'd you get in? Did you see, was anybody home?
The doors unlocked. We went in.
What time do you think this was?
That's a good question.
Okay. Was anybody home? Did you encounter anybody? I understand his mom lives there.
Tara?
Taylor?
Is that the mom's name?
Yes.
Damn, the head. I can't believe I let the head go.
Where'd you do the body?
The body's there. Yeah. It's
So were you going to take the head somewhere?
I like that.
You liked it?
Well, you're gonna have fun trying to look for all the organs, but yeah, they're all dismembered. Yeah.
So you dismembered the body too?
Yeah.
And what did you do with the body parts?
Oh, they're in the house.
Somewhere?
They're like, yeah.
Basement, upstairs, downstairs?
Absolutely in the basement. I was gonna bring them with them. And then, I know I forgot the head. I wanted the head.
Did you bring anything with you?
Yeah, it's in the van.
What?
It's in the van. It's, what is it? I think a foot, maybe.
The what?
I think it's a foot.
A foot in the van?
A leg, maybe. I don't know. I'm like, I'm gonna bring it all, and then I'm like, man, this is messy, so then I just left it. I got lazy.
Okay.
I got lazy, and that's what I did, so I'm like,
Okay. So there's gonna be maybe a foot or a leg in the van. And then,
yeah.
what did you do with the head?
I forgot that was in the van, so, yeah.
What did you do with the head?
The head, I put it in that bucket, that black bucket,
A black bucket?
with the blanket on top.
Okay.
I should have it with me.
And then where'd you leave it?
Leave the head? The head's still in the bucket. It's right by the stairs.
By the stairs? Okay. Okay. How did you dismember his body then?
Knives.
With what?
Knives.
Knives? Just more than one knife?
About 4.
Where'd you get those from?
Kitchen. So I couldn't find mine and I wasn't sharp enough.
You weren't sharp?
No. It was alright. Bread knife works good.
Bread knife?
A bread knife works good, yeah.
Really?
I had to use what I used, so like, yeah.
She forgot the head. She got lazy. She describes leaving pieces of a human being scattered across a van and a basement with the same energy someone uses to describe forgetting groceries in their car. The detectives in that room are trained to stay neutral, but what Taylor Schabusiness is describing is something that even the most experienced investigators in Wisconsin had never heard delivered this way.
And so, where did you get the chain?
I don't know, he pulled it out of his pocket.
He pulled it out.
He had 2 of them, one for me, one for him.
And can you describe them to me?
Chain link and silver.
Silver? Okay. And what size? Were they like a dog chain or a large lock type of chain? You know
They're
what I'm
like
saying?
this big. And then, and then it has O-ring.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So silver chains.
Yes.
And he had 2 of them. What'd you guys do with them?
We put them around their necks.
You did. Okay. And then what were you doing while they were around their necks?
I was strangling them.
You were strangling them?
I was having fun with them, and then,
Was their clothes on or off?
he had his shorts on.
He had shorts on. How old are you?
I don't know. I didn't really care at the time. But,
Did he ever put the chain around you? Was the chain ever around your neck?
I put it around my neck.
Do you have any marks or anything?
He didn't get the chance to strangle me.
Can I just see? He didn't get a chance to strangle you?
No.
Was that he was going to though? Or was that part of the...
I thought that was the thing, and then like, I don't know, I just went a little crazy.
Okay. So when did you realize that Shad was not alive anymore?
His face turned purple.
Okay.
He was coughing up blood, and he was pissing
He was pissing himself. His face was all purple.
I still didn't stop. I don't know what was going on. I don't know what was blood, and then
So his blood was coming out of his
I kept on
mouth too?
feeling his heartbeat. Hearing his heartbeat.
I'm sorry?
Hearing his heartbeat start.
Okay. Did you hear it stop?
No. Heartbeat. No.
Okay.
No.
So,
I'm gonna try to do that.
did you figure he was dead then?
Yeah.
And what did you do?
Played with him a little bit.
Did you try to call his mom or dad or anybody else in the house? You try calling an ambulance? Why not?
She watched his face turn purple. She watched blood come from his mouth. She watched him piss himself as he died, and she kept going.
He was coughing up the blood, right, and I was just waiting for him to die, and then, like, I was looking at his purple face.
Well, did he expect to have sex with you?
Because I felt like it was fucked up. I'm like, damn, I'm already this far, so then I just, like, yeah.
I understand, but why would he put the chain around his neck?
Because he's a kinky mother, yeah.
So was he expecting to have sex with you then? Kinky sex?
I would assume so.
But you said that he just started choking. How long did it take for him to die?
Like, 3 to 5 minutes, maybe. But, I don't know. I have no idea.
You said that when you were choking, when he started coughing up blood.
Oh yeah. I was like,
And
damn.
you just decided that.
I like to see what happens.
So you just kept going harder and, okay.
I
So you want to see what happened when he died?
I just watched it, yeah.
Okay.
Well, this one was different. This one was coughing.
Blood up.
So when he put the chain around his neck, he thought that you guys were going to have kinky sex, right? Do you think that's what Chad was thinking, maybe?
Yeah.
What were you thinking?
I was gonna do the same thing. You know, I was going in, and I did, and I went in. But then he was like, choke me, but he didn't really say it. So I'm like, he put it on his neck. I already know I'm gonna choke him, and I did. So.
All right. So before that, was there any foreplay?
We launched onto the bed. We went from the stairs to the bed, and then, yeah.
Were clothes on or off?
Yeah, now the.
But before the chain went around his neck, were you and Chad like kissing or any foreplay or anything?
No, we were chilling, we're home.
You just chilling. So all of a sudden, the chain went around his neck?
Yeah.
How come? I'm just trying to get it.
He likes it.
All right.
I was gonna walk him like a dog.
And he wanted that?
I have no idea. What I was gonna do it anyway.
Okay. And you're claiming it was his idea? With the chain?
Obviously mine. No, it was his idea. It was all him.
Alright, so you're on the bed, the chain goes around his neck and you start choking him. And you just realized that he was gonna die or what?
I'm just like, shit. I think I went a little too far because I was blacking out while I was doing it, right? And then like, fuck. And then like, I look at him, I'm like, shit, he's already purple. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, I don't know if he's fucking, is he good? But then like when I woke up, like, you know, during the blackout moment, I'm like, shit. Like he was coughing up blood. I'm like, I don't know, I just kept on going. Like, damn. Sorry.
You made the comment, you said that when you were choking, you was coughing up blood, you kind of were like, well, I'm going this far, I'm just gonna keep going. Did you realize that by continuing that may kill him?
Like, yeah, because I felt bad because I'm like, damn, he's gonna be losing after this. I'm like, might as well just kill it.
Okay. So you realize that by continuing that you may actually kill him then?
He was, I swear to God, he was telling me, he's just like, just do it. So I'm like, wow. And I did it.
Okay.
Like, I swear, I'm like, fuck. I'm like, I accidentally fucked up and then I'm like, fuck. I'm like, ah. And then, yeah, that's exactly what happened. All those movies.
And you also said that you enjoyed it, right? And I enjoyed it.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Yeah. What'd you enjoy about that? Was it kind of thrilling, a rush, exciting? What was the feeling that you got out of it?
That's all it is. I don't know.
Okay. I'm just trying to understand what you were feeling. You're saying that you enjoyed it. You know, did it make you happy? Was it just kind of exciting? Like opening Christmas presents?
Like,
or?
I don't know. Like, this is the thing that I have, like, I've always had, you know, like, you ever love something so much that you kill it? Like, it happens to me. That's the feeling that I have. I love something so much that I kill it. Like, I love it so much, and then I kill it. That's what happens to me.
Like opening Christmas presents. That is the phrase Taylor Schabusiness uses to describe watching a 24-year-old man die at her hands. No remorse, not a shock, an excitement, the kind she says she has always carried inside her. This is the moment the entire insanity defense collapses, because what Taylor is describing is not psychosis. It is a preference.
I didn't mean for all this to happen, and I'm like, I fucked up, I know I fucked up, and I'm like, shit. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's what happened.
Well, you know, it's feelings, got a mom and a sister and a dad and family, and more and more of being sorry, you know. You killed them.
You gotta tell the sister sorry. Didn't mean for that to happen.
You didn't mean to kill them?
But
you didn't try to help them?
No, I didn't, no. It works both ways, like I have no idea, like
You was gonna
gotta
die.
be tugging the chain.
Right, you knew he was gonna die, so.
I mean, I didn't, but at the same time I woke up like, fuck, that's bad. I didn't know what to do, cause like, he was gonna be like, ah, fuck, I didn't know. You know what I mean? Cause like, I don't know.
But you liked it?
I liked it. I'm like, fuck, like, it was, like, I didn't know what to do, but like, oh, I liked it though.
Well, you knew that you didn't want to call the police or ambulance or anything, so.
Actually, I thought about it. And then, I was getting angry at myself.
Mm-hmm.
Very angry at myself because I didn't have the proper tools.
Yeah.
Sucks not having that.
Was it sexually exciting to you when you were choking, Shad?
Oh, yeah. Very.
Was it exciting when you were sucking on his penis after he was dead?
It was very exciting. Everything was, we should check on my panties. Boom.
Hey, can you see us? I'm going to ask you a question. I just want to kind of clarify some things quick. In fact, the girl will be here shortly. Probably, I believe he's going to step in. It won't take long. So, after the incident where you choked him out, can you describe how you placed him before, because you said you cut his head off first, correct?
Yeah.
Can you describe where, was he laying on the bed?
I pulled him.
Okay.
Like, say this is the bed.
Okay, so this is the top of the bed?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I pulled him, and then his head was hanging off.
So he was probably laying face up? So
yeah.
His back was on the bed?
His back was on the bed.
His head's partially off the bed?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the tub was like right there.
Like the pail that you had the head in before? Okay. So basically his head's here and the bucket's right here?
Yeah, and then from there, I severed his.
You cut his head off?
Yeah.
Okay.
She admits she thought about calling an ambulance. She admits she liked it. She admits she got angry at herself, not for killing Shad Thyrion, but for not knowing what to do afterward. What detectives are sitting across from is not someone who lost control for a moment. It is someone who made a decision, lived inside it for hours, and is now describing it piece by piece from a plastic chair in an interrogation room.
All right, so then a loop at the end of the chain that could go around kind of like a dog choke collar?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, do you think it was a dog choke collar?
Could have been. Very much so.
Was it that size?
It was that size. Very large dog.
All right. And so then you would have been, was he laying on the bed? Or kneeling or something else?
He would have been on his stomach.
Something like that?
Yeah.
Exactly. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Choker chain? Okay. And there were two of those, correct? You said there was one for you, one for, that was on him? Yours was a little smaller?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does this guy look familiar to you at all?
Mr. Gannon?
That agent?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the one.
So he was lying face down on the bed? Or was he just on his hands and knees?
He was lying face down on the bed.
Okay, you're on top of him. On his back.
Yeah, I was on his back.
Okay. Alright. Pulling the chain back. Okay. Alright.
Did you guys find all the parts here?
So, going through the process of looking. So, did you remove any other? You said you had the heart and the liver, all but the lungs. Did you remove all that from the chest cavity? Or did you leave them in there? Or?
It could be in there, yeah.
Do you remember? Or?
They're all in plastic bags.
Separate bags or one big bag?
They're all in separate bags, like Walmart bags.
Oh.
Alright. Feel fine.
Long should they'll go. Okay.
With those words, the prosecution has everything they need. In July 2023, Taylor Schabusiness, 25, is found guilty on all 3 counts: first-degree intentional homicide, mutilating a corpse, and third-degree sexual assault. In September 2023, a Wisconsin judge sentenced her to life in prison without the possibility of parole, citing the brutality of the killing, the deliberate desecration of Shad Thyrion's body, and the devastating, irreparable trauma inflicted on his family. Before you go, I want to ask you something. Do you think Taylor Schabusiness is the most dangerous female killer you've ever heard of, or have you heard worse? Let me know in the comments. If you made it to the end of this one, thank you. We extend our deepest condolences to Shad Thyrion's family, to his mother Tara, and to every person who loved him. Our mission is simple: voices for the voiceless. We tell the stories of those who can no longer speak for themselves. Don't forget to subscribe. As always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.